Once upon a time, 500 years ago, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, long before the invention of the famous Mozartkugel, a soft ball of marzipan in a chocolate coating, but that's not of great importance here. But there were already peasants, and there were peasant revolts in the small city of Salzburg too. The peasants were at odds with the bishop, and driven by anger and hate, they got their hooks and scythes and dredgers and flails and rakes, and tramped towards the town walls of Salzburg to lay siege to the city, and demonstrate their terrible rage to the bishop. As the days went by, the peasants screamed and griped and complained, and didn't let anybody enter or exit the city. Inside, the guards and the citizens started to fear the siege as the reserves of supplies were running short, and the peasants didn't want to stop screaming and griping and complaining outside the city walls. And inside the town walls, the bishop and the guards and the citizens were starving and afraid of the screaming and griping and complaining peasants. And after many days of screaming and griping and complaining, the supplies ran out completely, and the bishop and the guards and the citizens were starving and afraid of the screaming and griping and complaining peasants, with their hooks and scythes and dredgers and flails and rakes. In this time of need, the starving guards and citizens assembled around the last bull to broil and eat him, and the bull didn't know why they'd all assembled around him, or why all the peasants were screaming and complaining, and couldn't think why. "No, wait," yelled a guard. "We shall not broil a bull," yelled the guard. "We shall show him to the peasants," yelled the guard. So the angry peasants see him and get tired of screaming and griping and complaining. And he took the bull away and led him to the top of the town walls. As soon as the peasants saw the bull, they instantly stopped screaming and griping and complaining, and watched the bull on top of the town walls. "One bull?" exclaimed the peasants. "That's nothing," exclaimed the peasants, laughing out loud, and started sharpening their scythes and dredgers and flails and rakes, and celebrated their imminent victory. The sight of all the celebrating and laughing peasants, sharpening scythes and dredgers and flails and rakes, sent a cold shiver down the guard's spine. But the guard knew a thing or two, and he set up a plan. He asked the painter for his best paint and painted different spots here and various spots there on the bull's skin until he seemed a completely new bull. And again he led him to the top of the town walls, and the bull couldn't think why. "Two bulls? That's not much," exclaimed the peasants, laughing out loud and sharpening their scythes and dredgers and flails and rakes, celebrating their imminent victory. And again the sight of all the celebrating and laughing peasants sent a cold shiver down the guard's spine, and he took the bull back down. Now he asked for soap and water and scrubbed the paint off the bull, restoring its former appearance, and the bull couldn't think why. And again the guard asked the painter for more paint, and again painted different spots on the bull's skin until he seemed a completely new bull. He led the bull to the top of the town walls again. As soon as the peasants saw it, they instantly stopped screaming and griping and complaining and stared at the bull. "3 bulls? That's too much," exclaimed the peasants, and went away.